Okay. Do you have any favorite websites?
No.
Okay. So now that we're done with these questions, we can start looking at the website. First, I'm going to ask you to look at the website and tell me what you make of it, what strikes you about it, whose site you think it is, what you do here, and what it's for. Just look around and do a little narrative, so feel free to speak out loud at what you're thinking and what you're looking at. And you can scroll if you want to, but don't click on anything yet.
Okay. The first thing I see is that it's a Catholic university. After looking around some more, I see that it's the University of Dallas. Scrolling down, and I'm finally now getting more information about the actual university, whereas before it was just an image. I can actually see links with drop-down menus that will be leading into more information. And there's lots of visuals and lots of words and quotes and paragraphs. And I just now noticed that as we scroll down past the first image also, there is a menu that appears at the top.
Okay. All right. Now I'm going to ask you to do some specific tasks, and I'm going to read each one out loud to you. And you also have a printed copy to reference. I'm going to ask you to do these without using the search option, and this way we'll learn a lot more about how well the site works that way. And again, as much as possible, if you can try to think out loud as you go along, that would be a big help. Okay. So the first scenario, you're an incoming finance student who is interested in the school's finance concentration MBA degree, but you're not sure how many credits it requires. Can you locate where to get this information?
With this first scenario, the first thing I would think to look at is a link or the main menu that is about admissions or getting more information. And so I see admissions on the menu. In the top left hand corner there's admissions option. And then I also noticed there is an admissions menu right under the main picture banner of the website. And on the blue menu bar, the first time I clicked the admissions, it didn't work. I realized now I have to click this arrow. And this provides, I guess, the same information that you would get from the other admissions and aids menu. And so finance concentration and MBA degree. I am going to look at graduate business. And then from the Graduates Business Administration's page, it's really straightforward from seeing the page. A lot of the links are on the very first thing you see, and so we are wanting to see information about how many credits it requires for finance concentration MBA, so I am going to go to the academic programs, and I see an overview of all the different programs they have, and I don't see, I see, okay, I see a MBA, which is a 30 credit hour program. And then the concentration in finance is a new link. So an MBA with a concentration in finance is 42 credit hours.
Okay. Next scenario. The next scenario is you're an undergraduate student applying for the 2016-2017 school year and would like to know the cost of tuition. Can you locate this information?
So to go back to tuition, I'm just going to use the main menu. And it looks like going back to it, I have to back into it since I used the same menu earlier to go to the MBA administration pages. And so I am going to go to the admissions page, and these are the graduate. Guess I'm gonna go home. So yeah, I noticed the admissions menu I couldn't figure out how to use. So I went home, went back to the admissions, undergraduate. Then I'm looking at undergraduate admissions page now. And from here, I'm gonna look at cost of attendance. And so I am applying for 2016-2017 attendance. I'm gonna click the link. And for the cost of attendance for the 2016-2017 academic year, tuition is the same whether you live on campus, off campus, or at home. It's $34,650.
Okay. All right. The next scenario is now that you have found the tuition for the cost of 2016-2017 school year, you start thinking about undergraduate campus housing rate. Can you locate this information?
I scroll back to the top of the page, and I'm going to go to the tuition and fees tab. And I do see room and board estimated cost listed on the same page with the cost of attendance. Mission academics. Okay, so after clicking around, I'm in my way to Campus Life, and there is some more information about Residence Life, and here I see a link for housing, and this looks like it provides more information about housing in the different halls. But I still don't see rates. Yeah, it's not easy to find where the rates are.
Okay, then we will move on to the next task. Thank you. Okay, so the next task is you're a transfer student to the school and you're interested in the Phi Theta Kappa scholarship and would like to find out how to apply. Can you locate where